All right. Good morning, fifth graders, or afternoon, depending on what time you're watching this. Um, Again, Mrs. Encarnacion. Just noticed this. Mrs. Encarnacion, your school counselor, here with this week's lesson on revenge or trying to resist the urge to have revenge. And it's not, again, we've talked about the model of the brain and that when we flip our lid, we're exposing the amygdala, which is in charge of our feelings and really just reacts, and that the cortex and the amygdala need to work together. But when we have a strong emotion or reaction, we flip our lid and we have to figure out calming strategies to bring the cortex and amygdala to work together again. Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit about revenge. We're going to have some examples here, but I just want to start off by saying, even as an adult, I get it. I get it. It's super hard when we flip our lid and someone does something to us that we feel and believe is wrong, right? We are wronged. It's not fair. It's not just. And we want to get revenge. We want to get back at them. So let's talk a little bit about what that might look like here at school and think about times that you have had the urge. Let's see here. All right, we're going to start with a short video of how a fifth grader is triggered as well.
I'm in the school band. We practice on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Last Thursday, I stood up too quickly and I accidentally knocked over Jayla's music stand. Her sheet music fell all over the floor. Before I could even say anything, Jayla grabbed the music off my stand, tore it in half, and threw it on the floor. I couldn't believe it. I mean, what I did was an accident, and she deliberately destroyed my music. I was so mad. I wanted to tear up her music or push her.
All right. So think about how Lucas might feel. He actually says how he feels, but think about how Lucas might feel with this happening, when this happened to him. Think about how you might feel if you're Lucas and this happened to you. You have maybe 30 seconds to turn and talk to a partner. And teachers can go ahead and pause the video here for that turn and talk moment, or even share a time. Share a time that similar to Lucas, where don't share what happened or what you actually did, but share a time where you felt the urge for revenge. Go ahead and pause. Okay, so what did y'all talk about? So when you think about how Lucas might feel or how you felt when someone did something wrong, possible answers were angry, frustrated, wronged, all of those things. Okay. Now think about what Lucas feels like doing and what can happen if he does. Take a minute to think about what Lucas said he wanted to do. He said he felt like tearing up her sheet music too, right? He felt like, I think he said push her. Think about what would happen. So he clearly flipped his lid. He's reacting right now. These are the things that are coming to his head that he wants to do. His amygdala is exposed. What would happen if he did these things? Go ahead and turn and talk. So if you said anything like getting back at Jayla, pushing her, tearing up her music, any of those things would make the situation worse, right? We talk over and over again. We can't control what other people do to us. We actually have much more power when we remember, even when our lid is flipped, in the heat of the moment, that all we can do is control how we respond. right? Because if Lucas was to react or get revenge on her, guess who's going to get in trouble too? Lucas, right? Takes so much more strength and power to do the calm down steps and figure out what to do so that you don't react. Because think about this too. Jayla does not understand that that was an accident yet, right? So if Lucas does that, Lucas is playing into the response that Jayla wants to see. If Lucas doesn't give her that response and figures out strategies to remain calm and or get some help from the teacher if they're not able to resolve it, he is demonstrating enormous power and strength by not doing it. All right. But it takes practice and it takes a lot. So what should Lucas do to manage his strong feelings? Go ahead. What should he do? What should he do? I'm not even going to give you a chance to really talk about this. We have it in the song. Stop. He needs to name his feelings and figure out strategies to calm down. Let me hear you. Stop, name his feeling, and calm down, right? All right. So let's see what Lucas actually does. Let me bring up that video and find out what happens.
I was too mad to stay in the room, so I walked out for a minute and counted backwards from 10. While I was outside of the room, I thought I could really get in trouble if I do something to get back at Jayla. Okay, I'm going to calm down and not make a big deal out of this. I guess while I was out of the room, someone told Jayla it had just been an accident. Jayla came up to me and apologized. She gave me her sheet music and taped up the copy she tore and kept that for herself. I guess she expected me to be mad or yell, but I accepted her apology and just said, "That's okay. Next time, just give me a chance to say it was an accident."
Okay, so what did Lucas end up doing? What did Lucas end up doing? Okay, if you are saying he stopped, he took a minute, he walked out of the room, he reflected on it, and then what happened? By doing that, he was able, someone else actually helped out too. A peer helped out and explained what actually happened. Had he not done that, had he not stopped, named his feeling and calmed down, he would have gotten in trouble had he sought revenge, okay? I am not pretending, once again, hear me clearly. I am not pretending to say seeking revenge or to resisting the urge to seek revenge is easy. I am not saying that. As an adult, I am still going through that, okay? I have to really train my brain to do it. But again, I get a lot of solace and I feel good knowing that when someone does something, I am demonstrating so much more power by controlling how I react because I'm going to keep myself out of trouble. Other repercussions, I'm going to keep myself from doing something I might regret. And I'm learning that by doing that, y'all, I'm just going to laugh really loud. It's okay. Come in. Somebody was coming in while I was doing the video and being wonderful at trying to not make a lot of noise. But it's okay. This is what I'm saying. It's okay to feel the urge, but resisting it takes a lot more power and a lot more control and is going to bring you much better results than actually seeking revenge on someone. Okay? So, what are the steps again? We stop, name our feeling, calm down, and we're going to end. You know we have to end with this. You know we do. Just for a reminder for anyone that might still need this reminder, I actually needed it this morning. Here we go. I want to hear you through the video when they say stop, name your feeling, and calm down. Got it? Here we go.
It's astounding. How intense is this feeling? Anger is building up. You need some healing. But listen closely. There's a way to do it. Feel the power, keep control, work on through it.
Instead of those wild knee-jerk reactions, you gotta get your own attention. Emotions come calling, instead of just falling, to brawling, then calling, or whining and falling.
Stop, name your feel and calm down. Stop, name your feel and calm down.
Stop! Give yourself a signal like stop. Chill. Hold up. Hang on.
You send a signal to yourself, then stop.
Okay, now name your feeling. Are you angry, embarrassed, worried, scared? Figure it out and name it.
Just name your feeling, it's just a thing. It slows you down and makes you think. And then you start to come right down by just breathing, using self-talk or counting. And a 1, 2, 3. Stop. Name your feel and calm down. Stop. Name your feel and calm down.
Remember this. When you have strong feelings like anger, fear, or jealousy, before they take over, you take that power. Emotions don't drive you, you have the key.
Slowing it down and feeling your power and naming your particular feeling. You're stopping the landslide, you're taking that deep breath, saying good things. You can do this, and now you're in control. Stop, name your feeling, calm down. 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 Stop, name your feeling, calm down.
Sorry, Mr. Salgado's doing the paw winners right now, so you get the idea. Have a good weekend and try and find ways to implement resisting the urge. I hope to hear those next week. Take care.